have barriers in the coffee chain around the world. We have barriers between producing countries and countries that transform coffee. We have barriers between the private sector and the public sector. So really, only if we overcome these barriers and we develop initiatives where all these actors work together, we can really solve all the critical issues that the coffee sector in the world is facing today.
Je prends l'exemple de l'Italie qui est intéressée à soutenir le financement en fait, de l'Afrique au profit des pays producteurs, mais il est important que nous puissions, bien entendu, nous retrouver dans cet ensemble pour pouvoir atteindre cet objectif.
Yesterday, a great meeting, we were talking about all of the work that we have done in Mexico, led by the Mexican government, and now they're working on a plan to actually close the living income gap. And that was built based on the studies that were funded by the task force and a process that lasted years, bringing all of the right stakeholders and the government and the companies to discuss and understand what are the key drivers that could help to close the living income gap, and now working on identifying a specific initiative that they can implement to close those gaps.
I would say that the complexity in which we are operating today, from the regulatory systems, the transformation that we are seeing also by market dynamics, and even more importantly, the impact of climate change on the coffee sector cannot be solved by one single organization. We definitely believe that coalition between private sector and public sector is so much needed if we really want to bring these changes at scale.
The Coffee Development Report analyzes a large number of them. So the reader can see actually what can be done, because the knowledge is available, but it's scattered. We put all this together. So if you are a farmer, if you are the coffee shop owner, you can see that there is an opportunity to have a positive impact on the environment and to have new job and income opportunity.
Now with climate change and the persisting poverty crisis in the coffee producing regions, it's becoming an even bigger success factor to have public and private collaboration. For example, as coffee companies, we can drive productivity and farming practices, but more is needed in the coffee communities, such as infrastructure investments, investments into education and healthcare, which we cannot drive alone. So we need the public and private collaboration to build a better future for coffee farming.
Public-private partnership is the only possible viable solution to overcome the too many hurdles and barriers to have an impact at the plantation level. Because we are entering as a coffee industry in a vicious circle where poverty and climate change have a negative interaction. And on top of this, you have regulation and also geopolitics. The only way to try to address these challenges, to work together, public and private, big and small, producing and consuming countries.
Todo o setor vive um momento desafiador em termos de anomalias climáticas, desafios logísticos e novas regulamentações. Todo o setor público e privado deve se unir, observando como trabalhar junto cria mais impacto no campo. Então, todos os países produtores precisam de suporte, apoio nas suas respectivas realidades. Ao mesmo tempo, nós precisamos criar esse engajamento com a indústria, e o ambiente mais adequado para tudo isso é a Organização Internacional do Café.
Primero abre un marco de oportunidades de intercambio de información. Buscamos nuevas áreas de trabajar en conjunto con el sector público y con el sector privado. Los encuentros que se han estado efectuando en algunos países de América Latina han sido provechosos En el caso específico de Honduras han tenido reuniones y ciclos de conferencia con el Instituto Hondureño del Café, con cooperativas del país y con el gobierno. Eso demuestra que trabajar juntos, el sector público y privado, es beneficioso para esta organización que está integrada por gobierno, pero también integrada por países exportadores e importadores. Es la única organización en el mundo que está integrada por sectores exportadores e importadores del café.
Address the sustainability challenges and providing as a joint platform to share learning and insights around the coffee sector challenges.
We're going to talk about the implementation of the programme of activities for this coffee year 2023-2024. We're going to be talking about the different missions that we have been conducting, activities that we've been developing, and a whole series of members.